Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Clark here. And today in math, we're going to talk about what to do when you have to add more than two numbers together. So I'm going to give you some examples of adding three numbers together, and I may throw in one that has adding four different numbers together. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to do that. All right, let's say that we are adding these three numbers together, 7 plus 3. When I first look at a problem with these three addends, remember an addend is just a number that we are adding in a problem. So 7 is an addend, 7 is an addend, and 3 is an addend. So this problem has three different addends. When I first look at this, there are a couple of things that I think about as I start to add these three numbers together. My first thought is, should I start with from the beginning and do 7 plus 7 and then add 3 at the end? I could do that. I can think about my doubles facts, and I could add 7 plus 7. I know that that's 14, and all I would have left to do is add my 3. There is another way of thinking about it, and this is the way that I'm going to encourage you guys to use. I always want to try to find a way to make a 10. So if I can at all possible find a way to make a 10, that will make adding this problem so much easier. Look at it carefully. Do you see a combination of numbers that you could put together to make 10? If you said 7 and 3, you are correct. If we add a couple of numbers and try to get a 10, that will make our adding so much easier. Can we always do this? No, we can't, because we always add different numbers together, right? But if we can at all possible find a combination of 10, that will help us solve the problem even faster. So I can do 10 plus 7 really easily. That equals 17. Let's take a look at another example. What if I have 4 plus 6 plus 5? How would you solve this problem in a quick way? What would you do? Do you see a combination that I can put together to make a 10? You do? Is it 6 plus 4? Correct. I can combine 6 and 4 to make a 10. If I know that 4 plus 6 is 10, adding 5 onto that number will make this problem very easy to solve. So my answer is 15. Let's look at a couple more examples. Here we have 5 plus 6. How can I solve this problem in a quick way? I'm going to look for that combination of 10 if there is one. Like I said, there's not always going to be one, but if I do find one, that will help me out a lot. I see 5 plus 5. I know that that equals 10, and if I add 6 to 10, I know that my answer is 16 in a very quick and fast way. Okay, here's an example of another type of problem where we've got three different addends. We've got a 5, we've got a 6, and we've got a 1. And we have to add those together in a quick way. Now, there are a couple of ways that you can look at this. I cannot combine any of these numbers together to make a 10. So what I could do is I could combine the 5 and the 1 together to make a 6, and then all I would be doing is adding 6 plus 6. And if you know your doubles facts, you can get the answer to that very quickly. You could also just do it a different way. You could add 5 and 6 together, and you know that 5 plus 5 is 10, so therefore you know 5 plus 6 is 11, and all you would have to do is just add one more, which will get us to the answer of 12. So there are many ways that we can look at adding three different numbers together. Here's one last problem that we're going to look at today, and this problem actually has 4 different addends. we've got 2 1s, and we've got 2 2s. Now, I can look at this and I can think, is there a combination that I can make to get to 10? No, not really. I can't really do that. So I want to figure out a different way that I can add these numbers together and get an answer in a quick way. Now, what obviously jumps out to me and should jump out to you is that I see some doubles numbers. 1 plus 1, I know the answer to that right away. 2 plus 2, I know the answer to that right away. If I add 1 plus 1, that's going to give me 2. And then if I add 2 plus 2, I know that that is 4. All I have left to do is add 2 plus 4. So I know that the answer to this problem is going to be 6. I didn't have to use fingers. I didn't have to use tallies or pictures. I used my knowledge of doubles facts to help me solve this problem. So in conclusion, when you are adding problems that have more than 2 addends, if you've got a problem with 3 addends or 4 addends, find the combinations that work for you that help you solve the problem in a fast, quick way. Look for those combinations of 10 if you can find it, or look for those combinations to make doubles facts. Those couple of strategies will help you solve your problems in a fast way. Thanks for listening today, boys and girls. I hope you have an excellent school day. Bye-bye.